Hello, welcome back. My name is Tiffany. I'm so happy to have you here. We're going to do a short practice today for the shoulders and upper body to have some stretching, to have some openness, maybe increase your breathing capacity. It's a good practice for any time of day. If you just want a little bit of stretching in the morning to wake up, if you're needing some relief after working on the computer for too much during the day, if you have already done a workout, if you've done some sun salutations as a warm-up and you just want to add a bit of stretching, this practice is for you. And we will have a strap today. It will be a short practice, nothing major, but it will be good to have a strap in the start. If you don't have a strap, I'll also demo that. You can start seated on your heels and take your strap, have it long, and we'll do this 10 times, bringing the strap back and front. It'll be easier if your hands are wider apart. That's 2. And if you don't have the strap, you can just make circles with your arms. Go 5 directions one way, 5 directions the other way. If you have the strap, you're still counting. Maybe you're already at 5. Will be my 6. Maybe after a few rounds, you want to make the strap a little shorter. Try to keep your elbows straight. Notice where the tension is when you have your elbows straight. You can use a belt, you can use a long scarf. And notice where there's a little kink just at the top. Maybe you want to stay and linger there a little longer. Good, 2 more rounds. Keep breathing in and out of your nose as much as possible. Letting the air go through to your lungs rather than to your stomach. Good. I lost track. 1 more round. Nice. Release that and see how it feels. That's all we're doing with the strap today. You can put it aside. Notice how this feels on your shoulders. Breathe easy. Good. Roll forward, take a downward dog. Breathe here, you can paddle, you can shift if it's your first down dog. Fingers spread wide, press the ground away. If you want to explore stillness, making an upside down V shape with your whole body, you can do that as well. Nice, 1 more breath. Good, come back to hands and knees, tabletop position. We'll do puppy pose. Hands come forward and wide to the edges of the mat. Your hips stay over your knees. Press down firmly in your hands and then drop your head towards the ground. Breathe here. Keep pressing your fingers and your hands into the earth. Try to keep your elbows straight. Breathe. And notice if there's an arch in your lower spine. If you remove it a little bit more, you'll feel more stretch and more tension through your armpits and your shoulders as you keep pressing down in the hands. 2 more breaths. Nice. And then when you're ready to come out, lift your head, come to a child's pose, arms by your sides, let the shoulders release. Take a moment to check in here. Good. 1 more breath. Shift forward onto tabletop position again, hands and knees. We'll thread the needle here. Inhale, raise the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under your right arm. Left ear on the floor, get set up. Take it slow, there's no rush to get anywhere. Left palm faces the sky. And then you can bring your right hand on top of your left hand. Press down and pull away, option 1. You can stay here and add the foot, option 2. Nice. Breathe. Enjoy the stretch in the back of your shoulders and the back of your chest. Keep pressing down with the top hand and pulling away. 1 more breath. Good. Bring the foot back first, if you have that option. And then use your hands to press up onto all 4s. And we'll change sides. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, bring the right arm through, other side. right arm will face the sky. I'll change sides so you can see me. Right palm faces the sky, and then left hand can press down and pull away on top of that. If you want to add the left leg, you can bring that to the side. It creates more weight on your shoulder, stretching the back a little bit more. Breathe deeply into the lungs. 2 more breaths. Nice. Come back to hands and knees. Bring your leg back. Press down to all fours. And check in. On all fours, we'll do one more puppy pose and see how this one feels in comparison. We'll do it with a variation. Left hand front and center, right hand on top. Press down in the hands. Same, hips stay over knees. Drop the head. Press down in the hands firm. Check with the arch in that lower spine again. Breathe deep, press in the hands, elbows are straight. Good, 1 more breath. Nice, raise the head, come back to all fours. We have 2 sides. Next round, right hand front and center. Left hand on top, press down. Notice if this side will feel different. Press down, drop the head. Breathe here, 3 more steady breaths. Notice if you're bending your elbows, straighten them, press the ground away with the hands. 1 more breath. Nice. Come onto hands and knees. Check in with your down dog, toes tuck, raise the hips. Notice if you have more space in your shoulders and your chest as you press the ground away. Maybe you bring your chest a little more towards your legs. Good. Inhale, raise the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee up to the sky. Turn the hip open to the side. Just a little bit of hip work. We don't want to focus too much on one thing. Make sure there's balance even though we have a primary focus. Raise the left leg, bend the knee, turn the hip open to the side. See how the other side feels. Good. 1 more breath. Regular down dog. Bend the knees, walk your hands to your feet, to the back of your mat. Hang here. You can have ragdoll position for a moment. Check in. Stay folded. Your knees can be soft. Interlace your fingers behind your back and open up the shoulders here. Straighten the elbows. Bring your hands up over your head. Breathe. In and out of your nose. Notice the tension. Let it release. Notice that you have a little bit more space if you give it time. Good. 1 more round. Release the interlace and interlace the fingers the funny side. So other index finger on top. And sometimes it doesn't actually feel like your hands. When you're ready, straighten the elbows. Bring your hands up and over towards your head. Good. 1 more breath. Breathe smooth, deep. Let everything go. Come back to hands and knees. Walk forward. Check in here. 1 more down dog. Tuck the toes, raise the hips. If you want to shift and paddle, you can. Bend your right knee, shift your hips to the right. Feel that stretch through your whole side body. Come back to center, bend the left knee, shift your hips to the left. Good. Come back to center. Onto hands and knees. Sit on your heels. We'll do eagle arms. Arms out in front. Right elbow on top of left elbow. Bend the arms. If you can clasp your hands, you do. Raise the elbows, hands away. Breathe here. 1 more breath. Keep squeezing the arms together. The forearms are firm, and raise the arms a little bit more. Good, release. See how that feels. Other side, arms out in front, left elbow on top of right elbow. Bend the elbows, clasp the hands if you can. Notice if you're creating an arch in your back. Try to remove that and focus the attention in your shoulders. Breathe here, elbows up, hands away. Keep squeezing through the forearms. Palms are firm against each other. Good. 2 more breaths. And release. See how that feels. Check in. Come onto our back. Come onto your back. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Right ankle on left knee, hug your legs in. Another little hip thing. And then we can take rest. We'll do a little bit of breathing. And that'll be our short practice for today. So nice and easy. Good. Release the leg, change sides. Other ankle, other knee. Hug your legs in. One more breath here. Enjoy. Release the legs. You can have knees bent, feet wide, knees together. And wrap yourself. Give yourself a big hug. You can reach for the back of your shoulder blades and pull them apart. Notice as you breathe, your whole chest expands, your whole torso expands to accommodate your breath. And notice what happens as you exhale. Good. Change the cross of the arms. Same thing, a couple breaths on the other side. Breathe in deep. Feel everything expand. Exhale. Feel everything release. Good. One more breath. And let everything go. You can have hands on your belly or arms by your sides with legs out in front. Take a moment to rest here. Just 1 minute to let the effects of the practice soak in. Take your time as much as you need. And if you're ready to end your practice, you may do so at your own pace. Thank you so much for joining me today.